Welcome back to another 2021 Player Outlook presented by RotoHeat.com. This time we're talking Darrell Henderson, running back, Los Angeles Rams. As always, thank you guys for showing love to the channel by hitting the like, the subscribe, the notification icon. Let's get this thing up to 1,000 likes. All right, so let's get to it. So of the guys that looked into Henderson, we think he's going to finish somewhere between RB26 and RB33 overall by the end of the season. 2 are holding, 4 are selling. Nobody's buying right now, and we're pretty sure his ADP is going to be lower this time next year than it is currently, and he should probably at best be a spot starter for you in the 2021 season. If you're looking for redraft ADP, our friends at Fantasy Pros have him at RB21 or 47 overall, and if you're looking for Dynasty, here at RotoHeat.com, we have him at RB46 or 169 overall, and for good reason. You know, even when it was just the Darrell Henderson show, everybody was kind of expecting the other shoe to drop, and it did in the form of them trading multiple draft picks to the Patriots for Sony Michel. When you look at this offense, even if they get very similar to what they were last year, which, you know, new quarterback, things are going to look a little different. They may be able to be a little bit more pass heavy. We don't know exactly. But what we do know is that even when it was just a split between Akers and Henderson, you know, they're very close, you know, 145 attempts for Akers, 138 for Henderson, and then they both got involved in the pass game as well. I mean, it just kind of muddies up things. Those that are high on Henderson still should have hope that he's at least a spot starter for you this year. Those that weren't high on Henderson, like myself, Sony Michel comes in and muddies up the waters even more. Really what this tells you is that they're not entirely sure if Henderson's completely healthy. What they have behind him isn't enough to keep this team's playoff Super Bowl aspirations alive. We needed to go out. They needed to make a banger of a trade, and they did. They got Sony Michel, former highly drafted kid out of Georgia, has looked good in spurts with the Patriots. Obviously didn't fit with the direction this team was going, so they needed to move him anyway. It worked for both teams. And now, what does it do for your fantasy team? Well, it turns the Rams into what they were last year, which is a very, you know, unexciting RB situation. I know folks were interested in Akers and very high on Akers and not so excited about Henderson. You know, Akers went down. Henderson now is the de facto guy. They bring in Michel. Now we don't really know because now Michel needs to pick up playbook, get up to speed where Henderson already knows. So you would think that Henderson starts off, as long as he's remotely healthy, he starts off as kind of the leader in this timeshare, but don't get it twisted. They didn't trade multiple draft picks to go bring in another running back to just have him watch Henderson work. So know that this is going to be a very even split. Do not put enough capital or resources into making him one of your regular top couple running backs you're starting. This is a depth piece right here with Darrell Henderson. But let me know in the comments below. As always, we love to keep the conversation going. We thank you guys for joining us and hanging out with us as always. We'll talk to you again next time.